Okay. The U.S. has failed. We need a soft revolt now. Look, the U.S. is broke. The U.S. has no influence anywhere in the world. And if you're fool enough to believe that Obama is going to change that, you're out of your mind. If you're fool enough to believe that Obama and his administration can bring peace to the world, you're out of your mind. It's not going to happen. Our influence is shot. Our influence is shot because of the pansy European folks. These people, these Europeans in general, have not taken any responsibility for anything in the last 50 years. Our partners are pansies. Great Britain is a pansy. The United States does not have to do it alone. We need to pull our troops, our bases out of Korea, out of Europe, out of everywhere. Obama's only mission needs to be watch that nuclear football, protect our borders. That's it. That's all he needs to do. The revolt is needed as a soft revolt to take the power away from these fools in Congress. These fools have ran over you, Democrats, Republicans, Independents, all of you. Barney Franks is a fool. Harry Reid is not a leader. They take your money. Every time you see them talk, they're talking about how they're going to take taxpayers' money and build something, do something. The federal government makes no money, folks. But you, the sheeple, we, the sheeple, sit back and let them take it. We need to defund them. This country is headed toward a Obama-type, communism-type dictatorship. It's going to be some kind of a hybrid. And it's already started. I can't explain exactly what the hybrid's going to be, but it's coming. They've already started. They're telling you what you're going to do. They're telling you how to live. They're telling you what to eat. And and our national agenda and the agenda out in California is homosexual marriage and abortion rights. Meanwhile, this country has collapsed. If you look at other communist countries in the past, the people that prospered, even during the time of communism, are black market people. Look, folks, we need to go back to a black market system. As an example, if you have money to invest, buy up rental properties, homes, property that you could rent, and don't pay taxes on it. Quit funding Barney Franks. Quit funding Obama. Quit funding Hillary Clinton. How many deputies is she going to have? What kind of a staff is she going to create? This is just more money. More money. The federal government makes no money. The only reason Barney Franks has a paycheck is because of taxes. Do not fear your local government. They're broke also. Look, take control of yourself. Take control of your surroundings, your communities. Make your local governments irrelevant. You let them know. Don't come on my property. Tax assessor, code enforcement people. Why have you still got a job? There's no money. Why aren't you taking pay cuts? Why aren't you, we don't need county governments to begin with. Why do we have county governments? They're irrelevant. They're a staff of people that collect money from you. That's their sole purpose. Code enforcement people, property tax people. That's not a county process. Those are just employees there that collect your money, that you're paying for them to collect your money, and then send it to the state. Let the state do it. Make your local governments irrelevant. Employers, start hiring folks on 1099s and let the people decide whether they want to pay taxes or not. A soft revolt is needed now. It's not time to get up on arms. We can do that when the time comes. We are an armed nation. But right now, you can make these folks irrelevant. Find ways not to pay taxes. Continue on finding ways not to drive your automobile as much so we don't make this Saudi Arabia, sorry, SOBs rich. Quit being sheeple. Quit being afraid of a few thousand people that run their mouths and media. Listen, you're a target of opportunity if you're a media person around me. You're a target of opportunity if you're Barney Franks. You come around my house. You need to get some security. You need to have the same security as the President of the United States, Barney Franks, Harry Reid, Nancy Pelosi. Go back to California. Look at California, folks. Look at every state and city that voted for Obama. They're in dire straits because that is the democratic/communism system. Yeah, sheeple. Continue to make don't buy Chevrolet, don't buy Ford. All right, buy Ford if you have to. They haven't taken any money yet. Don't buy any more GM cars. You can get by or buy older vehicles. They're everywhere. You know, the average used vehicle when you buy one lasts for a decade or more. Let's defund these folks. Now look, I know the 60 or 70 million people that think Obama's God are going to continue to support him. That's fine. Let them join his military. You don't have to join the military, folks. Your country's falling apart. Don't go fighting other wars for anybody now, including Bush, anybody. Stay out of the military. Stay out of the National Guard. Let's do some black market. You don't have to pay taxes. Paying taxes is not patriotic. That can be a Boston Tea Party. That is the beginning. Find ways to defund this lousy government and those lousy fools, which most of these people live up north. Let Obama take care of them. Obama will set up food lines in these big cities. Quit being sheeple. Quit being afraid. What are you? Are you men or you mice? Are you wimpos? You going to go like lambs to slaughter? Like the Jews did over there in Germany? Or you're going to fight and say, look, you're going to kill me by a machine gun fire. I'm not going to go in there and be gassed. Quit being... If you're afraid of your government, and you're afraid of doing something and standing up and not paying taxes and saying enough is enough, then there's no hope for you. There's no hope for you. If you're afraid of your government, that alone I rest my case. I rest my case if you're afraid of your government. Quit being chicken. I'm not. Take care of yourself locally and let your government know. Hey, I'm not listening to you no more. You're fools. I will make money my way. You could create one. The United States has a possibility of one of the most fantastic, productive black market systems in the world. And we could do it. And there's no way they can jail us all. Soft revolt, folks. Boston Tea Party. It's time to quit paying taxes. That will send a message. You think Barney Franks and Harry Reid are going to go to work in the morning if they haven't got a paycheck? Wake up. Soft revolt. Boston Tea Party. We'll think of another name. What's a good name? Let's come up with one now. What kind of a tea party is this going to be? You're not doing away with the Constitution. You're trying to get back on the right track of what the Constitution says. For the first time in my adult life, I'm ashamed of my country. Franks, Reid, Pelosi, you are targets of opportunity. Stay away from me, fools.